I'm not the asshole for telling my boyfriend he's not the superhero that he thinks he is. I'm 17, my boyfriend's 17. We've been together for almost a year and he's great. The only thing is that he has a hero complex. He needs to save everyone from their troubles, and if he gets hurt or fails at something, it's his fault. An example, I failed a chemistry test and he didn't talk to me for a week because he didn't want to distract me. He sent me all his notes and made a whole study schedule before ghosting me though. His twin got hurt in a small car accident and he thinks it's because he distracted her. She has a cast, but he acts as if she can't do anything without him. He doesn't let anyone help her either. Spider-Man.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
Exactly. Yeah, these guys are superheroes.
These things seem small, but it gets overwhelming. He's constantly anxious, scared, jumpy, and it's exhausting. And he doesn't want me to do certain things because I might get hurt. I hurt my ankle skating one time, and he freaked out when I told him that we should go skating again. Anyways, this happened yesterday. My boyfriend's dad told him he needed money because he lost his girlfriend's jewelry and needed to replace it. My boyfriend, no hesitation, stole over $800 from his mom. When I asked him why he did that, he said his dad needed it urgently and that he'd pay his mom back later. He has no job, so I don't know where he thinks he's getting money from. I lost it. I told him he's not an effing superhero he thinks he is, since he decided to straight up steal from his mother, who has so much trust in him. He got upset and told me to stop mocking him. I told him he needed to face reality and realize that he can't save everyone and it's becoming exhausting. I also mentioned again that I couldn't believe he stole from his mom so carelessly. He called me irritating and said I wouldn't get it, and he left to go give his dad the money. I immediately told his mom, who freaked out as well, and now he's in trouble. He basically called me an asshole and he hasn't responded to any of my texts since. He needed the reality check and everyone's thinking what I'm thinking. I just voiced those thoughts. But my boyfriend's heart is generally in a good place and he told me he can't help it. He thinks I'm an asshole. My brother also thinks I shouldn't have been involved because it isn't my problem. And I was pretty harsh. I'm the asshole.
So if he's a superhero, I think he needs to save himself from unemployment, bro. Get a job. like you're only, it sounds corny, but you're only gonna help people to the extent how much you can help yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, trust me, I would love to give money to every homeless person I see and to like go above and beyond to help everybody. But if I don't got the money, I don't got the money, okay? And the solution is not stealing from somebody else. Nigga, are you Robin Hood? Stealing from the rich and giving it to the poor?
His dad was just like, yo, man, I wish you could have money. He's like, really? What? Mom, it just straight robs the guy's wife.
You can't wake up in the morning like, oh my gosh, turn around, somebody's stealing your TV. And you're just like, what the heck? No, I'm giving my boss's kid has cancer and he needs money for the bills.
F your kid. F your boss's kid. F your boss's kid.
How can I help people from prison, bro? Like, jeez.
Yeah. I'm not a doctor, obviously.
Yeah.
But she's like, yeah, he's always super anxious, super like stressed out. So maybe something that he needs to get checked out. Like just having constant anxiety. And maybe that's what the conversation I have with him.
I think that like oftentimes I also fall into this trap too when people say like, oh, I have, it's coming from a good place, I have a good heart, but you still cause harm.
Yeah.
But I think that should come into account somewhat because I'm going to treat it a little bit differently if it's coming from a good place. For example, if you bump into me by accident and you didn't really mean to, I'm going to treat that a lot differently than if you just bump me the same amount of strength where you're like, yo, get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So of course that matters somewhat, but at the end of the day, harm is still caused. You still stole from somebody.
Yeah.
So you can't just be like, well, like, I came from a good place. Okay, so what if it comes from a good place?
Yeah, and I don't think she was like that. I think she was like, okay, he's not malicious, but he's still hurting people. So yeah, I would have that conversation like, okay, maybe this is something that we're going to get checked out, like the constant anxiety.
If you're a superhero, like, bro, get a job, man. That's like, basically, like, just, like, there's other ways of helping people, bro. I think you'll be helping yourself by, like, imagine this. Right now, I'm sure your girl's paying for everything. So be a superhero and save her from yourself by getting a job. Think about it that way, okay?
Yeah. And most jobs help people in some way. So
exactly.
Think about it that.
Exactly. So, yeah, you're not an asshole.
Cool. Okay, let's do it.